This is a story about dolls in a doll's house. A very sad doll's house it was that day, because two of the dolls, Apple and Dana, were lost. Charlotte and Tilly had taken them to the round pond, and somehow they had got lost. The girls thought it was an accident, but the dolls knew better.
You wished them to be lost, Marchpane. You wished it.
And what if I did?
But Apple is our little boy, and Dana is our dog. They live here.
I live here. This is my house. Apple was naughty and rude to me.
But Apple is our little boy.
Apple was a nuisance.
And you are hateful, and spiteful.
Well, now, I think we all understand one another. Now we have to decide what to do. Tell me, Marchpane, just what exactly did you wish?
You are all nuisances.
Answer me, Marchpane.
I do not answer to you. You are a stranger.
I am Melinda Shakespeare. If you do not tell us exactly what you wished, so that we can unwish it, I shall put on my spectacles.
Go back to America. You have no right here.
Tell us, Marchpane.
No. And anyway, it's too late.
Well, we shall see about that. Yes. Ah, now I see you, Marchpane. I see how frayed your dress has become.
I am perfect. Perfect in every way.
Why, yes, perfect. Except that your hair is dropping out.
No.
Oh, and look. There are moth holes in your dress. Why, Marchpane, where have you been?
In the museum, of course.
Ah, that explains it. That sort of thing never happens to dolls who are played with by children.
Children? I hate children.
Then you are not a doll. You are a thing.
Of course. Marchpane is a thing. Now we can begin to wish.
You? Wish? I am heavier than all of you put together, and my wishes are stronger.
They might be, if you were a doll. But you aren't a doll, are you? You are a thing. If you were a doll, you would unwish what you have done.
You have no right here.
I can see you, Marchpane. You have time to wish Apple and Dana safe.
I wish as I please.
Wish?
No, they're a nuisance.
Wish, Marchpane, wish.
You are all nuisances. All of you.
Yes, but will you wish?
No. There. Oh.
Quick, the lid.
Here, Totty.
Keep wishing. Hold close and keep wishing.
We wish.
What's that?
The front doorbell. Somebody's coming to call.
It was Mr. Pooter. He was very agitated. "It has all been a terrible mistake," he said. "I must take the white doll back at once. Moth, you know, moth." The doll's house was opened. "Ah, how sensible," said Mr. Pooter. "You kept it in the box." Mr. Pooter took the box with Marchpane in it. He put a heap of money on the table, shook hands with Mrs. Dane, and left.
Who does all that money belong to?
It belongs to Great Aunt Laura, I think.
Just then Charlotte's mother came in. She told Charlotte that she had spoken to Great Aunt Laura on the telephone, and she had said they were to keep the money and buy another doll with it.
So Charlotte can buy another doll?
Tilly's wax doll. Wish. Come on, wish.
Wish.
Tilly was at the front door. "Don't come in," shouted Charlotte. "We're going to Mr. Pooter's shop. Come on, run." They ran out of the front door so fast they almost knocked over Charlotte's father, who was stooping down, looking at something beside the front door. "How careless those girls are," said Mr. Dane. "Look what I've found under the hydrangeas. It was lucky I spotted them." "But they're filthy," said Mrs. Dane. "They look as if they'd been trodden into the mud." "The girls must clean them," said Mr. Dane, and he put the two dirty scraps into the doll's house and closed the front.
Oh, Apple. Apple, you're back.
Oh, Dana, Dana, there you are at last.
Oh, Apple, we thought we'd lost you.
Oh, Dana, you're covered with mud. Oh, Totty, We're forgetting our manners. Apple, who's this?
You're Melinda.
You're Apple.
I am. Charlotte took us to the round pond to meet you, and you didn't come in a steamer, but Donna and I got sort of pulled or fell out of Charlotte's pocket, and we bumped and rolled in all black, and it was cold and wet and awful, and Totty, we were so frightened.
It's all right now, Apple. It's all over. You are home now, and it won't happen again.
Not ever.
Not ever.
Why not ever?
Because Marchpane has gone
Gone?
back to the shop.
For always?
I hope so.
She has gone, she has gone, she has gone away.
Be still.
Charlotte and Tilly were back. Charlotte said nothing when she saw Apple and Dana. It was almost as if she knew they would be there. She just held them gently in her hands. Tilly was holding something in her arms, too.
It's the wax doll from the exhibition. Hello. Hello, wax doll. You're here at last.
The girls sat as close as they could to the doll's house so that they could all sit together. The wax doll is much too big to fit in the doll's house, said Tilly.
Then she must stay with you.
But she doesn't belong to me, said Tilly. She seemed to be answering Totty, even though she couldn't hear what Totty was thinking. Yes, she is much too big for the doll's house, said Charlotte, so you must have her. But she's not mine, cried Tilly.
She doesn't belong to you yet, but I think you belong to her.
Charlotte smiled. If you keep her and look after her for always, she is yours for always, she said. But you must promise to bring her back to play with the dolls here. Oh, I promise, cried Tilly, and she smiled and held the wax doll and felt happy all through. So did the wax doll, though to look at her face you would never know what she was feeling. So that was one happy ending. Tilly wrapped the wax doll in a shawl and took her home. Charlotte washed Apple and Dana, dried them and put them back in the house. She closed the front and the dolls were alone again.
Mercy me! What a day of adventures!
Why, yes. Thank goodness you were here, Melinda. It's funny, isn't it? We have hardly had a chance to say hello, but there has been so much going on. It feels as if you've always been one of the family.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, why, Totty, that is a kind thought.
I would like you to stay here. I would like you to live here in our doll's house with us.
Why, Apple, I think I would like that, too. I would like that very much, if...
If what?
Well...
Come along now, Apple. I want you to help me make some daisy cakes.
But I don't want to do cooking.
I dare say, but I want you to come with me.
But why?
Why? Because there are dolls here who have things to say to each other. Come on.
Yes, but why can't I stay and say things?
Come along and don't argue.
Oh, all right. Can I do stirring up?
You stirred things up quite enough already.
So Mr. Plantagenet and Melinda sat in the sitting room. Mr. Plantagenet had something very important to say to Melinda, but he suddenly felt very shy and frightened.
Oh, I wish Birdie was here. Birdie was never shy. Birdie was never frightened.
Almost as if she had been called, Charlotte opened the house, reached in and touched the bird. At once, Mr. Plantagenet was full of courage and confidence. For him, the bird was not singing birdsong. He was hearing something else. He was hearing Birdie's voice, singing just as she used to sing.
Melinda, will you dance with me?
Certainly, kind sir. I would like that.
Here is where we are. Greet the future with a happy face. This is our place.
Melinda, will you marry me?
Why, Mr. Plantagenet, I thought you'd never ask. Of course I will marry you, if you will have me.
Oh, I will. And I think Birdie would have liked me too.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Oh, come away, Apple.
Come away. Totty, they were kissing. I saw dolls kissing.
And why shouldn't dolls kiss?
Melinda and I have an announcement to make.
You're going to get married.
And there's going to be a big, lovely wedding with a beautiful gown for Melinda.
And a new suit for Apple with gold buckles.
And a big wedding cake.
I have an announcement to make.
A what?
I said I have an announcement to make.
Oh, yes, your announcement.
Oh, I want to marry Melinda, but
But what?
I'll not wear a top hat.
Jamie Plantaganet, you're a Scot. You shall not wear a top hat. You shall wear a kilt. And Totty shall have a new dress with pink daisies on it. And Darner shall wear a bow.
Hey, wait a minute. How shall we wish for all these things?
Because all these things will be a joy. Because all these things are what Emily and Charlotte would love to do anyway.
Ah, but so much to wish for. Our wishes are not strong enough.
Then I shall have to wear my spectacles.
Oh.
So Melinda put on her spectacles, and they all held hands and wished. And of course, because what they wished for was such fun, it all happened. Well, not exactly as they had wished, but as near as makes no odds. Apple's new suit had silver buckles, not gold. Darner wore a bow, which he hated and kept standing on his head to try to get it off. Totty's new dress had blue forget-me-nots on it, not pink daisies. But Melinda's wedding dress was quite lovely. Standing with Jamie Plantaganet in his kilt, they looked a most handsome and romantic couple. The Dane family gave a proper wedding party, with cards from Melinda's family in America. There was a real people-sized cake with Jamie and Melinda written on it. The cake was so big that they stood on it while Mr. Dane read the wedding service and Tilly played the wedding march on the piano with one finger. Mrs. Innisfree was there, and she sat with the wax doll as close to the house as she could. There were pretend jellies for the dolls and some beautiful pretend iced biscuits.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
And there were real jellies and cakes for the people, and presents, lots of presents for Jamie and Melinda, including a beautiful tiny tea set from Great Aunt Laura, which was made of silver.
Silver? I thought that everything Aunt Laura has is made of gold.
All the people there were the dolls' friends, and they all wished the dolls every happiness. And the dolls stood there feeling very happy. Everything they had wished for seemed more or less to have come true, and they were just looking forward to the future. After the wedding, the bride and groom sat in a toy car. Totty watched as the Dane family sprinkled confetti over them as they drove away. Except, of course, that they didn't drive away, because it was a toy car and there was nowhere for them to go, and nowhere else they wanted to go. They were dolls, and this was their doll's house, and all they wanted was to live there and be dolls for Emily and Charlotte, and for their children's children for another 100 years. Will that do, Totty?
Oh, yes, yes. That'll do beautifully. Thank you.